Much for joining this webinar with our speaker today, who's Shania. I will share some slides really quickly. All right. So thank you again for joining. Today we'll speak about pivoting your business online. We want to thank our partner, which is basically Gener8tor and of course Downtown Redevelopment Authority. And I will introduce Shania. So Shania is the founder and CEO of For the Love of People Group, which is a PR and marketing firm that helps businesses owners and other thought leaders increase their bottom line. Shania has written for the Thrive Global Medium and LinkedIn and has been recently featured on Fox News along with other online publications. She also serves on the board of the WGA as the event chair. In addition to being the founder of the PR and marketing startup that focuses on women and owned business, Shania participates in public speaking engagement to help local business owners harness the power of marketing and social media to grow their brand. She currently resides in Houston, Texas with her husband and 2 fur babies.
Yay. Right. Thank you for having me. I'm very excited.
All right, you can start sharing, Shania.
Yes, okay, so let's get started. This is gonna be a really great, quick guide, and we have plenty of time at the end for Q&A. So if anybody has questions, and I'm sure people do, we can answer them at the end as best we can. If I know about it, I'll answer it for you. So if you do have currently a business that is going through some changes from the pandemic that's happening, there are ways to start pivoting your business online. I know all businesses cannot go online. I mean, there's only certain things you can do with businesses that are literally service only or like gyms, etc. But there are ways to pivot them to start making additional revenue, even though your business shut down. We want to give you some ways to help. So I've been telling a lot of my clients, and I deal with small business owners mostly, not to panic and just to pivot. There's a lot of resources that are coming out to help small business get through this time. And with those resources and those additions that are going to be coming in, I encourage everyone to start pivoting their business online. No matter what kind of business it is, I think that all businesses can benefit from going online now and keeping up with technology to ensure that you're ahead of the game when everything does start going online eventually, and it will. Online sales have been increasing dramatically. Consumers have been spending about $601 billion in 2019. This went up from $523 billion the prior year. So it's going to go up again this year. With the pandemic happening, people are shopping more online, so these numbers are going to be much higher than anticipated. So it's a great opportunity to take your business online and products that people are actually purchasing right now. You have the U.S. commerce versus total retail sales. It looks like a small chunk right now. The yellow is your online sales, your e-commerce. It's going to grow a lot for 2020 and beyond because people are more used to shopping online lately. I mean, people are buying everything from toilet paper to toothpaste to everything online and getting it delivered. We also have subscription services that are seeing an uptick. So if you have an idea right now for a subscription service or anything like that, now's the time to get online and do it. You don't have to spend a ton of money on inventory. You don't have to spend a ton of money on setting up your website. But if you have a few $100s or so, you can start a business online right now or take your current business online. So we're going to go through building a website really quick. If you already have a website, that's great. Now's the time to update it and make sure it's refreshed and it is up to date. Google ranks websites according to how current they are. So if you haven't updated your website in about 2-3 years, you're not going to rank as high as a website that just started or has really fresh content. If you don't have a website and you have an online store, etc., you can purchase your domain through a bunch of providers. Our company, we always use Google Domain or GoDaddy or Namecheap. They're offering a lot of online specials where you can get a domain for 99 cents a year. That's really good. If you have a domain name in mind that you want, or your business domain name isn't taken, I suggest you purchase that as soon as possible. You also have to pick a hosting platform. We set up websites usually on WordPress.org or Shopify. If you're selling physical products, you can do any of these, or services, you can also do any of those. They're really easy to set up on your own. You can also hire a company to do it for you. I encourage you to go on WordPress, use a hosting service like Bluehost, set up your website, see if you can start setting it up yourself. If not, you can hire a company. We do it too, and they can try to get your vision all set up for you. I would encourage you to hire a company that allows edits and really builds the house with you, because you don't want them to build something and you don't like it. Start building a client list. I don't know how many people have online businesses or in brick and mortar businesses, and they have been collecting emails. You should be collecting emails. Text messages are the new rage. So if they're coming into your business or they're coming online, a great service you can use that's more up to date is Slick Text or Superphone. They click on a link, they sign up through their cell phone, and then you can ping them as many times a month as you want. They'll sign up for it. So 4 times, 2 times, and say, hey, we're having an online special. Come into the store when everyone reopens again. We're having a buy one, get one free appetizer special, or we're having 20% off dry cleaning. Slick Text has been working really well, and it's free up to a certain extent. So sign up if you haven't, and start playing with it. But it's a really great service. We also have email collecting services. So if you do have an online business, start building a landing page. Companies can do that for you as well. And sign up for services like MailChimp or Constant Contact. That way you can send a weekly or bi-weekly newsletter to all your clients, telling them about your new services, any products that you just discounted, or whatever sale you're having at that moment. Your email list and your cell number list is going to be the most valuable thing. Those are your clients that have opted in to hear from you, and those are your repeat customers. So you want to make sure that your email list is really great. And then now the cell phone number thing has been really great. I mean, my local nail salon texts me all the time that they have specials, not that they're open right now, but they have specials going on. And that has helped immensely with me going in and be like, oh yeah, let me go get my nails done, and they have a special. So, and I opted in for those texts. They only send 2 a month, so it doesn't bother me too much. And don't do too many texts, because people are less likely to opt in. And then start building website traffic, working on your SEO. SEO is search engine optimization. What that means is that anytime someone Googles something like brown shoes, you want your website to come up on top. So the way you do that is to increase your SEOs. You write blog posts. What do you do? So if you're a shoe seller, you write about shoes, the latest trends in shoes, what's going to be fashionable in 2020 on your direct website. What that does is, because you mention certain keywords so many times, Google will automatically start putting your website up to the top, versus the websites that don't have blog posts, that don't really update their websites. Use SEO friendly URLs. If you have a bunch of pages on your website, it's better to write like shaniakhan.com/how to boost SEO versus shaniakhan.com, all these random numbers, HTML. When you're having a really nice SEO friendly URLs, your website traffic is likely to increase because your keywords are already also in the search bar. Utilize social media to drive traffic. So social media right now, whether you have a brick and mortar, an online, or both, is so important, because even though you're shut down and you're not running your business, or it's not open to the public, social media helps to continue to keep you front of mind to your clients. When you do open up, they're still going to remember you're still there. Engage them, do stories, do lives, do webinars, whatever you need to do to keep your clients thinking about you during this time, do it. Social media is the best way to keep engaging right now. And lastly, using Google Analytics. It's really, really easy. You literally Google Analytics. It helps you see where your traffic's coming from. Most of the times when we put this on our websites that we do for our clients, we see that the traffic really comes from organic searches, so your SEO is ranking really well, or it comes from social media. So those two things are really, really important if you want to start driving traffic to your website. Leveraging social media. So this is what we've been telling clients is really, really important right now. Social media is going to be what everyone is on right now. They're bored. They're looking on their social media for any kind of thing to engage with. Every business can benefit from social media. I don't care if you have a construction business, a dry cleaning business, a restaurant, your hair salon, you need to be on social media. If you do flooring, if you do tiles, if you do blinds, whatever you be on social media and post daily. Several times a day works. We've noticed when we're posting on social media, 3-4 times a day works better. It's more likely your clients are going to engage instead of posting once. They're more likely to miss that post. Schedule them out for yourself. Companies do that for you. We do that for our clients. We post once a day and then they take over and do like 2-3 more. Stories on Instagram and Facebook right now have very high engagement. So as you're going about your day, and let's say you own a restaurant and you love to cook at home, posting stories of what you're still cooking or new recipes you're experimenting with when your restaurant opens, you're going to update your menu with, is going to keep your clients engaged during this time. So have those stories happening, engage on Instagram, reply to people, going live. Even if you see 1 or 2 people going on there, those people are your fans and they're your customers. Going live with even 2 people at a time helps to increase engagement and helps to build trust with your company. So no matter what's going on with your company right now, if you're struggling, if you're not, if you're doing great, if you're offering takeout, if you're offering curbside pickup, whatever you're doing, go live and show people how you're getting through this very difficult time. Social media breakdown. So I do encourage everybody to be on all platforms. I know it sounds like a lot, but if you're going on there and spending an hour a day or half an hour a day, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, there's different ways that we engage on these platforms. Twitter is really great to announce new services, new products. I do a lot of press releases and PR for my clients. Twitter is a great place to engage journalists. You can engage in conversation with clients. You can address comments and concerns. Twitter is a great place for, let's say, I don't know if everyone heard, but there was a like chicken sandwich or a war between Chick-fil-A and Popeyes, and Popeyes won the war because their Twitter was so great and they had very relevant stuff that they were saying. So Twitter's a great place to get stuff trending and to keep yourself relevant among people that are very active on Twitter, especially journalists. We get a lot of journalist hits from Twitter. Facebook. So if you do have a Facebook for your business already, I encourage you to build a community, a group around it. So if you're let's say you're a pet product company, you took yourself online, start a I love dogs, I love cats, Houston lovers page, and start engaging your community that way. Have them join and have them post tips and tricks. Post your latest products. Take a poll of what they want to buy on your online store. This increases engagement and really builds trust with your clients. Facebook is a great platform to advertise products. Advertising is a little tricky on Facebook. It's gotten a little easier, but it's a great platform to spend $5, $10 and see what's working with advertising on Facebook. And of course, a lot of companies, including ourselves, we do that. We know how to engage clients, but if you want to play with it yourself, you can literally start up with $10 and start playing with Facebook advertising. Instagram pictures work really great. So do videos. We've noticed anything that's over 5 minutes doesn't do so well. Anything under 5 minutes does, and longer captions work here. So if you're writing, putting a picture, explain that picture, explain the thought behind it, and use about 3 to 4 hashtags. You don't have to flood your pictures with hashtags. Just use relevant ones that you think will work. There's a lot of apps that are for free that you can use hashtag experts, and it'll show you what hashtags you should use for your business. LinkedIn, if you're a B2B, business to business business, or you sell business to consumer, you go straight to consumer, LinkedIn is really great. It's great for advertising because a lot of people aren't advertising on it. It's an untapped market. Engage on LinkedIn, have a page on LinkedIn for your company, and post relevant articles, post stuff that your clients would find useful. If you're a business expert, if you're a speaker, if you're really great, you're starting a new organic dry cleaning business, this is one untapped market that you can really get a great engagement, and start adding people that are like-minded and like-minded businesses, because you never know who can refer you. TikTok. We've heard of TikTok, we haven't, but it's really great for advertising relevant products. The music industry has been doing really well on TikTok because they've been releasing new songs for people to engage with. It does have a younger user base, so try to keep the content more all age friendly. I believe, the users are as young as 8, but they go all the way up to 65 plus. So just make sure it's relevant to everybody that's using it. And it also helps build trust. So if you're cooking in the kitchen and you're making funny videos on TikTok, or you're doing dances with your family, this is a really great platform to build trust for you and your business as well. Reddit. So a lot of people don't engage with online communities. You could be the best chef in the world, or you could have the best dry cleaning business, or you could have a restaurant that makes amazing food. Go on Reddit, go to local markets like Houston Reddit or Houston Restaurant or whatever. Look for questions, become the authority, answer questions for people. You can talk about your business on Reddit. If you're really great at something, go on Reddit and start answering questions. It helps build you as an authority, and people are more likely to frequent your business. TripAdvisor, if you have a restaurant, a hotel, a service base, if you do tours, whatever in your area, go on TripAdvisor and make sure you're engaging as well. Make sure your business is listed on there. See how the reviews are doing. Engage with people that are leaving your reviews on there. Quora is they have questions that they ask. It's a community-based question platform. If you're an authority in something and you know a lot about pet dog walking or dry cleaning or restaurant stuff or supplies or N95 masks that are needed, go on Quora and answer questions and build yourself as an authority. You can put your bio under and your business, so people are more likely to trust you and frequent your business that way as well. And then converting visitors to clients. So if you already have built your website, you already have it, you're starting one now, use opt-in services. A really great one is subscribers.com. So subscribers.com is an automatic plugin on your website. It'll ask people, hey, allow notifications. All they do is click allow. You can actually have them, when they go to another website, or if they've abandoned their cart, subscribers.com will actually come back and be like, hey, there's a sale, it's 50% off. You're the one that's prompting those messages, but subscribers will make sure that it goes to your clients that have abandoned their carts or are looking for when you have your next sale, and it'll alert them right on their web browser. It's also mobile friendly as well. And then using retargeting ads. So if you're on Facebook, you're playing with it, you've already targeted 1,000 people. Retargeting those people around 7 times is what builds trust, and they're more likely to purchase your product or frequent your business. So 7 times is the general rule. The more you're on across social media platforms and using retargeting ads, the more likely they are to come and give you business. Always engage your clients. It's a rough time. We even had a situation right now on this webinar where people are leaving comments, whatever, that are inappropriate. But always engage your comments and always engage questions. If someone has something very negative to say, I urge you not to ignore it and answer their questions. They might legitimately have a reason for saying those negative comments. I believe your best customers are the ones that do have some negative feedback for you. That's the only way you're going to improve. So if they have a question, answer it right away. If they're like, hey, this is a great post, be like, thank you. Engaging really works. It also helps build trust. Thank them for liking or commenting. Do polls or questions. Hey, what do you want to see in my restaurant next? What would you like as the next service for me to offer? People like that you're asking them their opinion, and they're more likely to become a lifetime customer that way. Boosting sales for your website or online business. Affiliate programs work really well. Sign up to direct traffic to websites so you can actually become an affiliate. So anytime someone sells your product, they get a little percentage of that sale. Use influencers to direct traffic. There's a lot of influencers we work with locally, nationally, internationally, and we send them product to review. Some of them will do it for free. Some of them do it for a fee. But influencers have been selling really great products right now online. The ones that I have to tell you that are doing really well are home products, loungewear, glasses, cups, things to cook with, pet products, children's games, anything that's keeping people at home engaged, blankets, sweaters, socks, all of that. So think of stuff that you use daily that would really help if you added that product to your website. You can also do pay-per-click ads. Google allows this. Anytime someone clicks and engages and goes to your website is the only time you're paying to put that at the top of your search engine. So let's say you have a restaurant. If you do pay-per-click advertising, you use the right keywords. As soon as they put Houston restaurant seafood, your website will come up on the top. It'll say sponsored. You will only pay if they click on it, and you can set a budget for like $50 a month, $50 a day, whatever you want. Utilize flash sales and timers. They go on your website and you have something that's limited. Let's say right now you're a restaurant and you're selling gift cards. When you open up, it's deeply discounted. It's $25 for a $50 meal. Use a flash sale and say, hey, for the next 48 hours, we're doing a flash sale on our website to sell gift cards. So when we do reopen, you get a $50 value for $25. It increases urgency and they're more likely to buy. Optimize websites for mobile users. A lot of people will build their websites on their desktop or their laptop, and then they'll go to their mobile version. It looks terrible. So make sure it's optimized for mobile users. Most website builders like WordPress, Wix, Shopify will show you what it looks like on a mobile and on a website. Make sure that it looks clean. Most people do shop on their websites now, on their mobiles, sorry, not on their websites. So some online business ideas. If you don't have an online business going, you don't know where to start. If you do have a restaurant, why don't you, a lot of people are doing like kits. So it's like a make your own dinner kind of kit and come pick it up from us or we'll deliver it to you. So they can cook a meal for family with all of the stuff that you already have sitting in your restaurant, include a recipe card and do a little box meal, deliver wine with it. If you're an auto body shop, go online and start selling any inventory you have, wiper, car cleaners, wipes, windshield wipers, anything like gift cards so they can come in and they can purchase like free tire rotation with oil change, put it online, start selling it that way. And when you do open up, you've already like had some sales generated. But also think of complementary items to your business. Are you a dry cleaning service and now you can start selling hangers that you have hanging around, or you can start selling stain removing items. Sell apparel and merchandise. If you have a really cool store and it has a really catchy name, you can sell t-shirts, you can sell mugs or coffee mugs with classic colors and fonts. So there are a lot of companies that are doing lower minimum orders that you can order small quantities from, or I urge you to look into drop shipping and see how that can benefit you. So you're essentially not buying all the inventory. You only purchase it when they make a sale and it drop ships to their house. There are local drop shipping businesses in the US, or you can obviously go overseas with that. Offer virtual consults. So if you're a service-based business, you're a therapist, you're someone that does life coaching, offer it virtually. Go on Zoom, offer links to them after they make a payment. You can build a small website and just do like a click to pay and offer them a Zoom link right away and schedule that way. You can also, if you're a great cook, you build shelves, you change tires, whatever you do that you're really great at, you can get paid to do online courses on udemy.com and other platforms. So I urge you, if you're really great at it, start building a course and sell your services that way while your business is pivoting. That's just a little bit about a little bit of the things that you can do for your business right now. I'm going to be offering some time for Q&A, but I love this quote. It's embrace change, envision what could be, challenge the status quo, and drive creative destruction. Now's the time to destroy anything that was not working for your company and start putting in something in place that's creatively destroying what we're doing before, and it's bringing about change that's going to be really positive for your company. You guys can follow me on, I'm on Instagram at I am Shania Khan. Our company is called FLP Consulting, and our website is publicrelations.monster. So if you have any questions after this, please, I encourage you to also hit me up on Instagram and see if you want to go further with it.
Thank
All right.
you.
Yes.
Man, that was a great presentation.
Thank you. I'm gonna stop sharing now.
Sorry, everybody, for the Zoom bomb. It was actually my first time, so I didn't know what it was. So I thank you again. So let's start. If anybody has questions, please do type them into the Q&A portion of the Zoom webinar. So Star says, not a question, but just want to say that this was very helpful, Shania.
Thank you. I hope it was. It was very short, to the point. There's way more we can get into, but you know.
Alan says, excellent presentation.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's
Thank
good.
you so much. I really appreciate that.
Don't hesitate to ask specific questions to your business. I mean, like, you know, Shania was saying, all this pivoting into online. Okay, for sandwiches, sorry. All this, I mean, can be, you know, really related to your business. So don't hesitate to ask a question about your specifics. We actually have the time to do it. So Munir, no question, just comments. People want to learn about how to manage existing projects or pivot. We would be happy to help on a pro bono basis. Oh, that's Munir who's saying that. We also have a few project management course online that we can offer for free. Interested, register on his website. I can post it on, no, on that, can you? Yeah, I can post it onto the chat section, Munir, so everybody can see it.
Yeah, thank you, Munir. That's so helpful. I mean, we all have to help each other during this time. That's what's important.
Any questions? Oh, yeah, I said no.
Yeah, anyway, I mean, if anybody has any industry specific questions that maybe I didn't address, and you are, if it was a lot of information, you can ask those questions too. But I mean, there's so many ways to pivoting this business. I think now's the time to start because we have the time. And I think also a huge thing with our clients is they had very outdated websites. Now's the time to just start updating them and making sure that everybody is, everything is updated 2020. So you're ranking higher than you were before, because that's important right now because everyone's online. So what can you do online to differentiate yourself?
So Alan has a question. How are you personally leveraging TikTok? It's new, so want to see how to capture revenue there.
So TikTok has been really great for our clients just to get more followers on like the Instagram and Facebook and LinkedIn. What we've been doing with TikToks for clients is making just like really great, funny videos. For example, we have a client that's a co-working space, which, you know, it's co-working. How do you make that exciting and fun? But we do a whole bunch of videos where we play like Beyonce music and people are dancing while they're co-working. And we get a lot of engagement that way. And what TikTok allows you to do is download those videos and post them on other platforms. So you can take your TikTok videos and put it on Instagram. TikTok's really great because you can make videos with the latest songs. You can do dances with your family at home. All that does is you're no longer just like a restaurant business or whatever. And you're a person, you have a family. and you guys do really fun, engaging things. You can also do quick cooking tutorials on TikTok and post them on Instagram. TikTok has a lot of features that are not on other platforms. So you can do like videos that are timed. So you can do like, while you're cooking, you're frying the onions, you can stop the TikTok and it'll skip to the next step, and you can record the next step of you putting in the chicken. It'll stop and you can put in the next thing. So TikTok has a lot of features that none of these other social media platforms have. So I encourage you to download it and start playing with it, because it gives you a lot more creativity to post videos on other platforms.
Great. We have another question from Star. Besides posting blogs on social media, is there anything else you can do to market the blogs you are writing as it pertains to food safety and COVID-19?
Yes. So one of our specialties is PR. When you do write a blog on social media, or you wrote an article and you think it's really, really great, there's nothing stopping you from pitching it to Forbes. We've gotten a lot of our clients in Forbes magazine, online, Inc., Independent, all of these platforms, because we simply pitch them as experts in their field. So besides doing any of that, if you have a really great article, try not to maybe just publish it on your own blog and then start pitching it to the Houston Chronicle, Forbes, Inc., Independent. If it's relevant to that topic, to that magazine or that online platform, pitch it. There's a bunch of places you can pitch it. I mean, we have our own personal people we pitch it to, but you can send it to ideas@forbes.com or go on Inc. On their Instagram and ask them where you can submit your article. You can also publish for free, as long as you get accepted on Thrive Global, as long as it's like a personal article that has to do with self-development. You can publish on LinkedIn articles for free. The more you put yourself out there as an expert in your field, the more likely people are going to reach out to you to guest write on their blogs, get on podcasts. I have my own podcast, and I always reach out to people that I feel are experts in their field or authors. So that's a couple of ways you can do it. Twitter.
Another question from Rajneesh. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrongly. I do apologize. Can you share any free SEO resources in terms of creating backlinks?
Yeah. So if you're on, I don't know what website you're on, Rajneesh, or what you have it built around, but a lot of these websites, especially WordPress, have plugins, and they have free SEO plugins that you can use that will create backlinks and all that for you. Some of them charge a little bit of a premium and some of them are free. I always suggest you start out with the free ones to see if they're working, and then go into paying for some SEO services. But the free ones are usually offered as plugins that you can plug directly into any of your websites that you've built.
Can you maybe specify the plugins that you know are free?
So let me get you guys exact. I don't know what platform she's using. You can do Yoast. Yoast is spelled Yoast SEO. It's the best plugin. There's also SEM Rush. You can do Google Keyword Planner is absolutely free as well. SEO Press.
You can post them on the chat.
Yeah, let me put them in.
Yeah.
So it's Yoast.
Well, you know, Shania does that. So Brandon is asking, where can viewers obtain a copy of the slides? So basically, if Shania is okay, she will send me the slides and I can distribute it to the attendees.
Yeah, definitely. I'll send them to you and then you can distribute them.
Okay. Do we have any other questions while Shania is kind of, you know, typing the resources that she knows for the SEO? Any questions pertaining to your specific business? You know what? I'm going to put a friend on the spot. Yonatas, do you have a question? So I believe Yonatas is doing, he is, I think, in the business of health care. I think what he does is like classes of Krav Maga or another Brazilian art. How would you suggest he would pivot this? I'm guessing like offering classes online.
Absolutely. So right now, as you can see, kids are really bored. And they have nothing to do at home besides like doing online school courses. If you have something like that, that's like Krav Maga or whatever, why don't you pivot it and do like kids courses and offer some sort of special so the parents can relax for about half an hour while they do a virtual course online. And if you offered it at a really great rate and you could have a group joining you while you do group classes, and I don't know what you want to charge them $20 each or $10 each. I'm sure a lot of people would come in that way and join, because I'd like to learn that online and I don't know many resources where I could learn that. So
Unitas is asking, where do you reach those clients?
So those clients are the number one way to start. Obviously, I don't know if you have an Instagram or any other social media platform. TikTok would actually be great for Krav Maga. I would encourage you to download it and start teaching quick courses on there too, and referring them to your website or wherever your business is. But reaching clients, social media is the best way. Emailing your current clientele list and telling them you're offering virtual classes, doing a quick advertising, try Facebook ads and try spending $10 local and targeting parents with kids that are into, because all of them are not going to baseball, basketball, soccer practice. So you can totally leverage this right now and make tons of money, help moms get some relief.
Actually, also maybe what about posting on finding any Facebook groups that is related to mommy or like
Yes.
moms or parents, or any Facebook groups, LinkedIn groups that you can find that are targeting parents? I think that's very helpful.
Absolutely. Join those groups and be like, hey, I'm offering some virtual courses of Krav Maga. Like, I'm sure there's a lot of people that don't even have that option that aren't offering that. So you could be the first. And I love your suggestion. Absolutely. That's the best way to do it. Don't be creepy, but join and start engaging.
For your particular case, why don't you reach Audi? Because the school is still, they're still, I mean, that he knows the school. So Jonatas, and ask if you can go through their, their emails and propose your jujitsu, because it was jujitsu, your jujitsu classes to Audi students, or to your son's class, just class. That would be a first start. We have another question from Ranish. He said, we are posting all of our blogs on Medium. Can you suggest where we can post them to drive traffic?
So Medium's really good, but if you have a website, I suggest you post it directly on your website under blogs, because that's going to increase SEO for you. So they're going to more likely, your keywords are going to be there and you're going to drive more traffic to your website. If you're going on Medium, also publish those articles on LinkedIn under your professional LinkedIn page. You can also post links on Twitter to it. So don't just use one platform to post on. Thrive Global lets you post Medium, LinkedIn articles. There's so many places that you can post for free, and you can also offer to post, to guest post as well. And Twitter, if you search hashtag guest post, there's a lot of opportunities to post on those websites as well. But always make sure whatever you're writing goes on your business website, as long as it's relevant to your business.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Do we have any last questions while we have Shania kind of, Ranish says, thank you so much.
Of course.
I'll give you guys 2 minutes to type your last questions, and then I think we can close this webinar. Any more question? Ellen, Anna, Carmen, Doug, Jennifer, Ned, Paula, Tanya, Willie?
Yeah, I mean, also, if you guys follow me on Instagram or whatever, you guys can absolutely reach out to me. I will answer all your questions for you. I'm here to help. I think we all are. And I did this to help, because if we don't all succeed, good. We have to all eat and get.
Star is asking, what is your handle?
It's at I am Shania Khan. I can type it. Where is it? Is it in the chat or the Q&A?
Put it on the chat.
It's I am Shania Khan, so it's IAMSHANIAKHAN. I always tell people it's like Shania Twain and Shaka Khan.
Can you type it in the chat? Did you type it in the chat? Because we
I
don't.
just
There
typed
it is.
it.
Oh yeah, that's true. I am Shania Khan.
Yeah, it's like Shaka Khan and Shania Twain.
All right, I think we everybody's saying thank you. Akin is saying thank you. Doug is saying thank you. Alan as well. So thank you so much for your presentation.
Thank you. It was such a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Before we leave this chat, please let me remind you, everybody, that to go apply to the SBA EIDL resource as well as the PPP, we do estimate that the money is going to run out pretty soon. So
Yep.
you need to get your application as of yesterday. So do it today. Also, you can sign in for office hours. So basically 20 minutes with gener8tor staff for a phone call or Zoom meeting where you can ask specific questions about your business. Please do take advantage of this. You have the links for office hours in the intro email that we sent all of you. So please, again, take advantage of it. Thank you so much, everyone. We hope you have a great day. We hope that you're staying safe and well. And we will see you tomorrow for the last webinar of the week. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Shania.
Thanks.
Bye.